I am back. We about to get on some Nuketown Hardpoint. Yeah, we about to do domination style play on Hardpoint. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to attack Hardpoint. You know, I do a lot of domination, and people sometimes want to see other gameplay, so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm using this stupid LMG because it was recommended to try to do this to get to the 500 bullets, and I'm actually doing the wrong LMG. So you're going to see me die several times in this game because this gun is horrible. Like, you'll see me do some adjustments like I'm doing now. I'm trying to, basically, I tell you, when I want a gun, it doesn't have to be a quick draw, but I want something with a lot of bullets and no recoil. And right now, you know what it's like whenever you start doing a gun, the recoil is absolutely stupid. So you're going to see me miss some kills because I can't aim. You know, this has great first shot recoil, but as I'm holding on to the trigger, this thing goes up and down like a pogo stick. So you're going to see me miss some people, but I'm still going to do some techniques and go over some things for you guys that can still make you be successful. Now, here's the crazy part. I'm playing with a gun I suck with. Now, imagine if I had my regular gun or a gun with no recoil. You're going to see me miss shots. Like, people come around this corner, I'm going to have a hard time hitting them because the gun's going to be bobbling up and down. And even here, usually I can take people out in that room, and I guarantee you're going to see me get laid down once or twice trying to shoot people in that room. I may get the first shot, but I'm not getting the best shot. That's why you want limited recoil. I don't know. Some people can play with recoil and they can adjust with their little left-hand controller. I'm not one of them. Like I said, I want my gun to be a laser. So as you guys can see, I'm taking out the UAVs. I'm getting the points because it's all about the points and the buckets in this Call of Duty. Everything I'm doing is to get me a point or some type of point structure. Like, look at that. I couldn't even take that guy out. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me tell you, when I first start the game, one of the things I do now, whatever that little bot that takes out UAVs and take out equipment and all that, I like to drop that off in the back of the map. Now, I'm going to tell you, as soon as I spawn, see, this is a mistake I did right here. See how I bumped into the wall with it? And that's definitely goofy. That was me being kind of goofy. But this was kind of early on with me trying to test the equipment. So now I perfected it. So this is only like a day or so. I did this gameplay maybe 2 days ago. So like in a couple days, I've already perfected it. So I already got it ranked up so that it can destroy UAVs and stuff better. So the best thing to do is to launch it in the back of the maps. As soon as you spawn, you launch it. I have that one perk on that it brings everything back, like your tacticals and lethals. I don't even know what the perk called. I'm gonna do a perk setup soon and I'll let you know exactly what I'm using. But that way it regenerates. And what I do is I like to spawn in and I like to drop it right here and in the back of the map. Now, the reason the back is because if you drop it towards the middle or the front, it will go after their grenades. It'll go after their trophy systems. I don't want it to do that, baby. I want it to get me points taking out UAVs and counter UAVs. And even like this little mini turret, I'm just trying to put it in a spot so it can get me buckets and points. So the one thing I've learned about that stupid little thing right there, fly them in the back. I usually have two. You don't necessarily need them both up, but I'll put them both up because it makes the equipment die quicker. And you'll see I'm using my rocket launcher a lot less. I still have my rocket launcher, but with these two perks on, I don't have to do it anymore. I can actually simply let those things sit in the back, and you'll see throughout the game when they call UAVs in, say I'm in the middle of a gunfight, it'll take it out for me. So I'm still getting the points. Now, when I'm playing Hardpoint, I like to put the link on the Hardpoint because I know my teammates are going to be greasy and trying to get it and get on there. So all I'm doing is getting in position. Now, this is a wrap for them. I'm playing with a horrible gun. I got my little UAV killer drones up, and I got the wraps. And you guys know, once I get the wraps, it's time to lay them down. Now, here's a tip and trick on Hardpoint. Hardpoint is one of these games where the spawns aren't as controlled. Well, they're controlled to a degree. Like, this is the reason I like playing domination versus other game modes, because I know where they're going to spawn, baby. If I'm on A, they're going to spawn on C. The difference with Hardpoint is you really got to pay attention to your teammates. I know a lot of you guys may not stare at the mini-map as much as I do, but the mini-map configuration is important. Wherever your teammates are, they're going to be spawning opposite. Now, this game is what I call a one-off COD. Every now and then, they'll just spawn one person back there for no reason. Now, have you been in that and you be like, what the hell? That's what I call it, the what the hell spawn. So imagine you're in a game and you spawn on A and all your teammates spawning on C, and now you got these people spawning behind you. You got to fight for your life. So that does happen. It does do the one-off spawns, but for the most part, I'm paying attention to where my teammates are. So if I'm up in the one room on here on Nuketown and all my teammates are spawning on the opposite side, sometimes I jump out the window and I stand on the ledge and I kill them because they're coming up in that room. And I've actually been successful with that. And you may see that throughout this gameplay. But like I say, once I get into this night-night machine, it's a wrap. I'm putting everybody to sleep. Now, the difference between Hardpoint and Domination, they're all on one side. Look, someone killed my body. And I was going to mention that body placement when you're in streaks. I tend not to have too many problems on this game because I know where people can't find me. Often when I streak, see how I got behind that fence? I usually throw one of these little mini turrets up, get behind the fence. And even if they spawn on that side, most people aren't running back behind the fence. They'll spawn out to the right. And when they spawn out, look at this. See, I'm trying to shoot this guy in the window. Look at that. I could not get him. Got laid down. Back to what I was saying. So when you spawn, well, you're all the way to the back of the map. You're behind that fence. You put your little trophy system up. They spawn to your right and they run right past you. They don't kill you. It's been many times where they're all around me. I'm surrounded. And I survive because they're not looking for me. Now, sometimes in this house, I'll go up there and lay next to that bed. You'd be amazed at how many times I done came out of a piece of equipment and they're standing next to me. And I just lay them down. Once again, I'm playing what the mini map is getting me. I know their tendencies. I know people like to run this direction. I know they spawn there, and I'm just keeping an eye out for them because I already know. And when they come, I'm going to get these easy buckets. I'm paying attention to where my teammates are. Like, I'm happy. I actually have teammates trying to get the hard point. That doesn't happen all the time. Look at this. See, now they're spawning back there. Too many of my teammates were up ahead. So if you're going to play hard point, pay attention to your teammates. Look at this. There's a trophy system there. I'm sitting right here. This gun takes forever. This gun sucks. Maybe the other LMG is better, but I wanted to kind of play with it. And like I said, I'm interested in a gun that can hold 500 bullets. So I'm ranking up this M7 something. I don't know what it is. I'm going to call it the J-Mo because J-Mo is the one that told me to use it. Jimmy said, don't use that gun. He says a lot of bullets and a lot of recoil. But I'm going to see. So I'm just messing around. Once again, I got the wraps. I got my little turret up, and now I just kind of want to get to the back of the map. So I'm kind of paying attention before I go. And I like to throw these out. So a lot of times too, before I get in my streaks, if I do have a link, I like to throw the link next to me because once again, when you're in your streak, you're going to pull your teammates back. You're anchoring a spawn while you're in the thing. So right here, look at this. Someone tried to hit me with a UAV. I get in this and now I'm going to terrorize them. Look how many kills I have. See, I do a quick glance. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay them down. Like I say, the difference between this and domination, you kind of got to keep your head more on the swivel. But honestly, in hardpoint, I'm more interested in protecting the hardpoint when I get in my equipment. Once again, I am camping to win, baby. I'm not camping to lose. So I'm definitely being a team player. I try to guard the hardpoint, and then I get them in the spawn, and I lay them down. And I'm going to tell you, I've learned a lot about the spawns being in this machine here. You actually see where they spawn. You can see the spawn points. If both teammates were on both sides, the A flag and the B flag, they spawn out at the car in the middle. You can learn the spawns by being in the night machines. So if you ain't never flew one, go ahead and camp and get one. Fly the map and you'll understand the spawns. But look at your teammates and look where they're spawning. You'll understand the spawn system. Every COD, slight differences, but at the same time, same mechanics, if that makes sense to you. Most of the games play the same. Every now and then, COD will try to get creative and do something stupid. And you know what? I just figure it out and take advantage of it. And once again, one thing I learned too, you can take the thermal off. If you take the thermal off and you got better eyesight than me, you can actually see them better without the thermal. And for the people that don't know it, because I've had a few people ask me, like, why are my characters yellow? I am color blind. I cannot see red. I have a red deficiency. So yes, I do have a good headset. Someone was asking me to camp like this, you got to have a good headset. I have some Astro A40s wireless. That's what I use. So all my sight, all my sound, I'm laying them down. Now look at that. Tell me that wasn't the easiest 108 kills you've ever seen. I didn't go flawless, but I had a 21 KD using simple camping techniques with a horrible gun, and I was still able to make a difference and get the win. All right, you guys, I am out. Until the next video, let's go.